So Geera right there.
Life in excess. This is a very excessive pizza.
Welcome back, my foodies, to How to Foodie Nation. I am Natalie Corners, and we are here today with Arlene. I'm seeing in front of me plantain. Well, the very delicious, mouth-watering Geera pork that you've made. Guys, make sure to check on that recipe so that you already get yourself together so we can get to here. And this today we are doing Geera pork
and plantain pizza.
Pizza. Okay.
I know you're a little skeptical.
Yes, I've never heard, never tried.
You will grow to trust me in time.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna start with our pizza dough. So I have here some all-purpose flour.
Okay.
I'm gonna do just my dry, a little sugar,
Right.
a little salt flavor of course. And we're gonna mix this up first.
Okay.
This is a very simple pizza dough. I think the longest part about this is how you have to let it sit for about an hour. Right, so you do this first.
Right.
Right, and then we do the yeast. Right. And I mix the salt in first.
Right.
Before I put the yeast in, because if they touch too closely, it will deactivate the yeast.
Oh,
Okay.
I've
so
never been told that. I
you
usually
learn a little
just throw
something,
everything in.
yeah. And then then sometimes you wonder, but why does it raise?
Yes.
That's probably why.
Oh, God.
So now we know.
No wonder my bacon thing flipping.
Right, so we have a little bit of oil and then some warm water. Right?
Okay.
A little at a time I like to go.
Mm-hmm.
And this is warm to touch.
Right.
Like not to burn your hands, right? And we just give this a nice knead. So what are your thoughts so far on this recipe?
I know when to say, Aline, I still cannot get my head around the plantain and the Geera pork. Now, the Geera pork, yes, because meat and pizza is a go.
Yes.
But it's the plantain for me.
Well, if you like the play on sweet and spicy or sweet and
I love
salty,
that.
then this is going to be an enjoyable one for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
This reminds me of, I did a recipe with Dave, and Dave did tuna wontons.
Ah.
It was strange to me. Just like this is strange to me. But it was so good. So I actually trust that you all are going to perform well.
Yes, you can trust me. I used to make this at my restaurant before,
Okay.
and it was really very strange to most people, popular.
Okay. I'm excited about this, you know. And this has the plantain too.
Yeah, we got a nice big plantain, so we're gonna
So with
fry
every
those
bite-
actually to, bring up the sweetness.
Yes.
Right. So we're here with our dough. I'm gonna just smoothen this into a nice smooth ball
Okay.
and let it sit, and then we could fry up our plantains in the meantime.
Yes. Okay, so we have our plantains in front of us.
Yes.
Our high-calorie plantains.
Nobody wants to hear about high-calorie plantains.
And our oil is hot and the dough is rising.
Yes. Now, when frying, this is a strange sentence to say, when frying plantains for pizza, said no one ever. You don't want it to be too dark because, of course, we're going to put it on top of the pizza and bake it. It's going to get a little more cook time. So what we're trying to do here is just to get it to the point of sweetness.
Right.
So we're going to put this, fry this just till it's light brown.
Okay.
So the rest of the color will come in the oven.
Now, guys, you hear that light brown. Don't get carried away and say, let me fry my plantain to golden brown and then decide you're going to eat it before pizza. Don't do it.
That's the other challenge, eh? Making sure that they don't eat out the plantain before it's time to go on the
Yes.
pizza. So this just goes for a couple minutes on each side. Like I said, lighter than you would normally cook it if you're going to have it right away, just to be thoughtful that it's going to go back in the oven
Right.
and bake again on the Geera pork and plantain pizza.
Okay, so how long will this my fry for?
Just a couple minutes on each side.
All right. Okay, so we have the dough.
Yes, nice, risen, fluffy.
She looks fluffy.
See? Nice and soft. So I'm not going to use all of this. I'm going to use a little part.
Okay.
Right? Just enough for our tray.
That looks like enough for me alone.
For a personal pizza. So you do a light flour here. And we're going to roll. So what you like? Thick crust, thin?
Thin.
Thin crust. So see how thin we can get this.
Thin, plenty ingredients on top.
You did an excellent job helping me prep for all of the toppings.
Aline, this is not just your work of art.
It's ours.
It's ours.
All of us suddenly on board, eh? All of us suddenly on board with this strange
this
pizza.
sauce here looks quite delicious, and I haven't tasted it as yet. This is butter because let me tell you, when I'm making my pizza, I be buying butter sauce.
Yes, it is. I didn't do this one from scratch today.
Okay.
But what you can do is you get your store-bought and you put a little garlic, a little basil, some Italian season, anything that you think will, you know,
and that will help
enhance
amp
the
it
flavor.
up.
Yeah.
Ah, so you see.
Not every, you know, sometimes people think as we out here making everything from scratch. The dough, oh gosh, how much thing you want to make from scratch? I make the dough from scratch. You pick the
It's not about
plantain
working hard, it's about
outside
working smart.
Yes.
Anybody ask, you made it.
Right, so our pan is greased,
Okay.
of course. Let's see, get it nice and round and perfect there for you. Getting more comfortable with the idea of the Geera pork and plantain. You have
Oh yeah. After seeing how
On
fluffy
board.
this dough is and how delicious it's gonna be. But I just studied that this is a personal size pizza, so I just
How is this personal?
It's personal, Aline. Well,
All
my
right, it'll be personal to you and me.
I have to share with you too, and I
don't
was
do-
checking to make sure nobody was here.
Share with the workers. So we're gonna do some sauce.
Okay.
Drop in the middle and
try
roll
it.
around, right? Right. So you don't want to put too much sauce, so the pizza will be too soggy. Just
Okay.
want enough sauce, not too much far over the edges to mess up the oven.
Yes. I think I could be a sauce layer in a pizzeria, you know.
A sauce layer. Is that a job, I wonder?
Well, I need to say it's a job today.
All right, so I
Right.
just want to get a little closer to the edges.
Okay.
I know I said not too close, but just you
Yeah,
don't want to, you know.
better the expert really deal with this because
It's
I
just
don't
a
know.
little practice, just a little practice. Right. So now, generously sprinkle cheese.
okay, alright.
So you sprinkle in. So sometimes I see people put cheese here, then they put their toppings, then they put cheese on top, or they put all the ingredients and then they put cheese on top of all of the ingredients. What is your preference?
I like cheese at the bottom. I like right on top of the sauce because I feel like it's a glue. It holds all the ingredients on, but the cheese on top as well. That's a lot.
I feel like you're covering up all the nice.
Yeah, all the colors, the
ingredients and, you
ingredients.
know,
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it at the bottom too.
What do you feel? Put some more cheese?
That is enough cheese.
All
That's
right. Okay.
Life in excess. All right, I will deal with the plantains. You will deal with your favorites.
Yes,
I will say put as much Geera pork as you would like, but I will just do the plantains.
Oh, let me get a spoon.
All right, that was good.
Yes.
So you just put as much
Okay.
as you like and spread it around. It's a nice healthy pizza here.
I don't know why this looking so delicious.
I think you just think it looks delicious because it's Geera.
It is.
And I don't know if you will ever have leftover Geera pork. I don't know if that will ever happen to you.
I don't think
But
so.
this
It
is
never
a
really.
great recipe for your leftover Geera pork or any other meat that you might have, and you could just do up a little pizza to give it a little
That makes
variety.
sense. But I can tell you for sure, in my home, Geera pork is not something that lasts. It's never really make it to the table anyways.
All
From the
right,
pot.
so this looks good to me. Do you want to put a few extra plantains? Just
Oh,
to
space me so Geera right there.
life in excess. This is a very excessive pizza.
Oh my god.
You know what? Just for the people who like cheese on top, let's sprinkle a little cheese.
All right, okay.
Let's indulge
Just for you.
everybody. Just indulge
Alright.
everybody.
Just for you.
Perfect. Look at that.
Ooh.
cheese everywhere. Certainly Geera pork everywhere. Great. So this goes into the oven.
Okay.
And we wait for everything to get nice and melted. And of course, our crust is going to get nice and fluffy. And we're back out to taste.
Okay. I'm ready. Very ready.
You ready?
Of course, I've been ready before I went into the oven.
All right, so here you go.
Ooh. Now, we put plantain, and you all love plantain. You love plantain, I love plantain. Guys, let us know in the comments what other local topping you might like on your pizza as well. So, you can probably gauge and see what else is different.
Some local top pizzas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's dive in.
Dive in.
All right. Oh, God, this is a healthy slice. Fully loaded.
It's a good crust. Ooh, enjoy.
Arlene.
I'm building up trust with you. I'm building up trust with you. Every time we cook together, it will get better.
Perfection. Is the sweetness and the spice and the saltiness of the Geera pork with the plantain in combination is
Always a good combination, I find.
perfection, guys. I would advise you, for sure, try. No, if it wasn't good, I would tell you, don't forget, no bother. But definitely try. Guys, make sure to like, subscribe, keep following us for more recipes. Don't forget to revert back to the Geera pork in case you now seeing and understanding that the video is happening and you want to get into this whole pizza. Guys, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.